I am a real estate investor that has been looking for a new document signing service, and I discovered Docusign and was going to use them. And on my very first venture out into the Docusign world, literally in the very first document that I was creating and preparing for clients, which was the all-important real estate contract, I made a very frightening discovery. It is very easy for the person who creates the document inside of Docusign to insert secret terms that the other side never sees, but still at the end of the signing process looks like they saw them and agreed to them. So it's very easy for an unscrupulous person to go in and basically fool someone and trick them into signing something they never intended to sign, all because of the way Docusign is set up. Now, even more horrifying than that was Docusign's support response to this when I tried to explain to them this massive security hole. So take a listen and a quick watch to what happened next, because it was all recorded and ultimately uploaded here to the internet so you guys could see and hear what took place. You guys record these phone calls?
Yes, this call is recorded as well for quality and training purposes.
All right, I'm going to record too then because I want to show. Hold on one second. All right, so on the left side is going to be my side as a buyer, and that is the Google Chrome side of things. On a completely separate browser on the right side is Safari, so that way it provides for us on this experiment a similar setup as if someone on a completely different computer is doing this, so you can see it all. So the left side will be the buyer side, which is me, and the right side in a completely different browser will be the seller side, so you can see what I'm. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new. I'm going to start here. I'm going to upload a template, or I'm going to use the template, which is this one. Okay, I'm then going to rename this for the purposes of this test. What do you call secret terms in document? So what I'm going to show you is how you can put secret terms into a document that people will agree to and not realize that they've agreed to it. So what we have to do is simply rearrange this order so that the guy over here, the buyer, has to go first. Okay, and so we'll make the buyer the first one. Oh, sorry, yeah, I do need to do that. Okay, so I have, this is my own email account right here. I'm going to use this one. This is also my own email account, which is the primary one that I use to do Docusign. Okay, and then, all right, I may have reversed the process. Hold on, let me just check here real quick. You know what I'll do is I'll leave one way and one the other. Let's make this for buyer. Okay. So what I'll do is the experiment is best viewed down here in these additional terms, because obviously this whole thing is all just stuff I've added to the agreement myself. All these other terms are burned into the PDF, but this right here and this down here are additional terms that I'm adding to the agreement that I want them to sign for, and I want them to initial over here to say, yeah, I saw these terms and I've agreed to them. Right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do next here, and I'm going to send it, and it just needs a second here for it to come to my email. Hold on 1 minute. Here is the email from Docusign. I'm going to copy that link, and now we're going to act as, let me make sure it's to buyer, or seller. So yeah, that's the seller email. Yep. All right, and so then I'm going to put that link over here in a completely separate browser. Continue. Got it. I'm going to scroll down. I want you to notice those terms aren't there. Do you see that? They're completely gone.
Okay.
So now, here's what happens. I want to just walk the rest of the way through this real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and start this process, right? All right, now, as you can see, there's nothing here for them to, so what they think they're signing is, yes, I agree, there are no additional terms. So they sign that, they sign that, they sign that, put some data in here, yeah, blah, 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 initial that, finish. All right, no thanks. Okay, I'm gonna go back over here to the buyer side, It's going to no longer, of course, be waiting on me, on the seller. Now it's waiting on me. Now I can go in and sign. And of course, I'm going to see everything, right? Sign, 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 sign. And here it is. I can see it now on my side. But they didn't get to see it when they see their initials right here. Now I'm going to sign it on my side. Sign and finish. Now, I'm sure you already see the problem, but let me illuminate it one more way. Let me go to the inbox here. Where is that document? Is this right here? Yeah. All right, so everybody's signed. Is this how I download it? Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's fine. I'll download the 2. I'm then going to open that up. And if we look at this PDF, let's see what it did. See that? It's all there. They agreed to it, and they had no idea it was even there. This means, and I'm not kidding you with a scale of what this means. This means nothing that Docusign has ever put together and had people sign is ever been valid now. Every single document that you guys have ever had people sign are now void. There's no integrity.
We can actually correct that. We just need to have that additional terms field to assign to that recipient, since they will be the first one to.
You're missing the point. It's not a matter of whether or not it can be corrected. What you have to understand is that it's a matter of whether people are going to take advantage of that. Yes, a scrupulous person and somebody with integrity will correct that problem. But how many people have used Docusign? I mean, I figured this out in my first experiment with Docusign. How many people have used the millions of documents that you guys have signed? You don't think there's anybody that have taken advantage of this hole in your system?
Well, Ray, Docusign will be providing support or assistance. There will be some tests and experiments that goes like this. Other people or customers may have experienced this one, but we will be here not to correct that and to prevent that from happening. We just have that field, particular field, to be assigned to the recipient.
Right. Look, I think you're missing the point. See, look, here's what you're doing. You're going back to talk about people who will do the right thing. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm asking you is, do you see how easy it is for someone who has bad motives to create terms in a contract that the other person did not know they were agreeing to and get them to agree to them without them realizing it? Do you see that in your software now?
Yes.
Okay.
There are cases like that, but the signer must be aware. If they don't see the terms, additional terms, they must not sign the document. We actually have no control of it, Ray, for the signer's end. We see this one, practices like this, but we are
Okay.
here to provide support on how to get that correct.
Okay,
I apologize, but
all right. You're once again going around the main. Here's the thing. You guys provide one service on planet Earth, and that is document signing. And you guarantee that those documents have the integrity that people didn't sign things they didn't mean to sign. And I just showed you how anyone can get someone else to agree to something, and your response was, well, they shouldn't sign something that's if there's nothing there. They don't know better. They think the field is blank. That's why they're willing to sign it. It's a massive hole in the Docusign system. It's a major security flaw, and it undermines the integrity of every Docusign document ever filled out. Do you not see that?
yeah, I understand your feedback regarding that. But as a Docusign electronic
how can they read the document carefully if the thing they're signing is not in the document for them to read?
We cannot do anything about that, but what we can do is for us to inform that signer.
Okay.
Contact the sender.
All right. Okay, listen. I want you to cancel my Docusign account immediately, and I want a refund right now.
Okay.
And as soon as you and I are off this phone call, I'm putting this video into Final Cut Pro, and I'm editing this up, and I'm putting it on YouTube for everybody to see.
Yeah, we understand if you would do that, we would respect that, but you would be aware that there will be some privacy in your documents and your accounts if you
Don't worry. I appreciate you allowing me to share the video, and I appreciate your advice that I don't want to put any sensitive info. I know how to use Final Cut Pro. I know how to blur out sensitive stuff, so I'll take care of that, but thank you.